You pry off your sneakers after a long, hard day, and it instantly hits you. The room fills with a sharp, overwhelming stench. It's a specific, aggressive funk, a combination of harsh vinegar, damp gym socks, and a distinct note of aged Parmesan. Why do our feet generate this precise smell? And why does it perfectly mimic the scent of rotten cheese? To answer that, we have to look closely at the lowest and arguably grossest ecosystem on the human body. Let's start with the sheer volume of moisture. Your feet are packed with roughly 250,000 sweat glands, spending the entire day pumping out fluid. But that sweat, on its own, is entirely odorless. Looking at this cross-section of a foot sealed inside a shoe, you see the environment shift. The shoe traps that odorless moisture alongside your body heat, creating a hot, humid microclimate. That dark, damp warmth is the perfect habitat for microbes, specifically Brevibacterium. Once established, they go on a feeding frenzy, consuming the trapped sweat and the dead skin cells your feet naturally shed. By simply lacing up our shoes every morning, we accidentally construct a thriving biological swamp designed to breed microscopic life. Like any living organism, these bacteria eventually have to excrete waste back into the environment. They're dumping it right into your socks. This process graphic maps out the digestion. As the bacteria process sweat and skin cells, they expel two specific chemical compounds, methanethiol and isovaleric acid. Those are the same volatile chemicals that give aged dairy products their pungent odor. Human habits easily accelerate this production. Wearing synthetic, non-breathable socks or skipping a proper towel dry gives these bacteria a richer buffet. When this bacterial overgrowth reaches extreme levels, medical professionals diagnose it as a clinical condition called bromodosis. This stench is the measurable byproduct of bacteria converting biological waste into pungent chemicals directly against your skin. To cure the odor, you have to dismantle the exact environment those bacteria rely on to survive. First, you need airflow. Rotating your footwear gives the damp microclimate inside the shoe the time it needs to dry out completely. Next, upgrade your materials. Replace synthetic fabrics with moisture-wicking alternatives like wool or bamboo, which pull sweat away from the skin. Finally, attack the food source. Scrubbing with antibacterial soap thins out the colony, and using a foot antiperspirant stops the initial sweat production. This sharp cheese scent is biology functioning as intended within a damp environment. To fix the smell, you simply have to change the environment. Speaking of bizarre physical reactions, next time we're breaking down the physiological mechanics that trigger a brain freeze when you eat cold food too fast. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss it.